As the death toll surpasses 26,000 people, according to Gaza health officials, a UN court ordered Israel to take urgent action to prevent genocide in the Palestinian enclave.
In particular, A, killing members of the group, B, causing serious bodily or mental harm to members of the group, C, deliberately inflicting on the group conditions of life calculated to bring about its physical destruction.
South Africa brought the case against Israel to the International Court of Justice. The White House says the case is meritless, and the ruling will not change staunch U.S. support for Israel.
We'll have to watch how the process plays out, but it's difficult to see that it alone is going to change the approach. As I said, the president believes the approach we have been taking has been getting results, and we're going to keep at that.
Washington says the ruling is consistent with the administration's approach to urge Israel to minimize civilian harm and increase humanitarian aid, and that Israel has the right to ensure an attack does not happen again. Despite mounting casualties, Washington is against a ceasefire that it says will only benefit Hamas, and notes the ICJ order did not call for one.
And in that sense, it is classifying Israel's military operation in general as a legitimate military operation in response to the Hamas attack of October 7th.
Still, the ICJ ruling may compel the U.S. and other countries to examine whether their support for Israel's military campaign carries a legal risk.
The fact that the court has alerted the international community of a risk that genocide may be taking place or may take place if not prevented means that every state who is providing military or diplomatic support for Israel needs to seriously consider whether they should continue to do so despite the risks that the court has identified.
Whether an ICJ decision is enforceable against the United States has never been litigated. But diplomatically, the ICJ ruling emboldens those pushing for action against Israel at the UN Security Council, something Washington must eventually deal with. Palestinian ambassador to the UN Riyad Mansour says he is already working with Algeria as the Arab UNSC member.
We are digging into all the details in order to take the appropriate steps, which of course these steps will be in the Security Council.
While international pressure may not sway President Joe Biden ahead of the November election, he would need to heed his own voters.
Biden, you are liar!
Polls show a majority of Americans, especially those from Biden's own Democratic Party, want the Gaza war to end. Patsy, Widakuswara, VOA News, Washington.